You gonna share that with that creature? 2 paws up in Australia.
Hi. Hello. Can you sit?
Are you trying to tell him to sit?
Oh my god, it's the best thing ever.
It's like you're their mama.
So of all the ways I thought I was going to die in Australia, I didn't expect it to be on the road.
We made it to Australia.
I think we traveled more than 20 hours in total. We left Dallas on December 31st, and somehow we lost the entire January 1st.
Yeah, we missed our anniversary.
Happy anniversary. And we landed in Sydney January 2nd in the morning, like 6.
We got here, which is Port Douglas, which is day 1 of our adventure. We're going to hug koalas, I think.
Yes, and maybe swim with the crocodiles.
Or maybe swim with koalas and hug crocodiles. Last night before we went to bed, we did a little tour of downtown, took a little hike. Nice little trail on the beach that I thought was kind of cool.
He's like, oh, we're just gonna walk over there and get some dinner. And
Yeah.
meanwhile, the next thing you know, I'm in the jungle. Actually, I don't think it's jungle, but it was
good.
Yeah, it was a crazy hike. It was actually neat. It'd really be cool as if you were videoing and then like kangaroo jumped out. It said, BAM!
What does a kangaroo say?
BAM, motherfucker. I don't know why I think he says that, but that's why I think he says, BAM! Breakfast brekkie.
Brekkie?
Yeah, we just finished some brekkie.
We just finished some brekkie?
We did, it was good.
Yeah. So we're walking back from our brekkie because no one gets here, because nobody gets up early here.
No, it's because we get up at 5 a.m. because we have no idea what time it is anymore. 5 a.m. is not reasonable.
We got some drone footage this morning. Sun's coming up now. Woke up really early, 4.
I only woke up a little early, 5. But I think we're finally starting to get our sleep on. Yesterday, I felt like I had drank way too much tequila most of the time because I just had no idea where it was. I was tired.
You were messed up.
And what was really weird is I had cankles. I did. I'm like, my feet really hurt, and I'm questioning my decision of which shoes. I'm like, these are comfortable shoes. I don't know. And I look down, and both my feet and ankles are swollen. Like, I haven't been swollen like that since I was pregnant. I guess it must have been from the flight. I'm not sure. But hopefully the cankles are gone today. Don't hurt. Because at the Wilderness, Aussie Wildlife Adventure Wilderness place we're going to this morning, where there's probably going to be a lot of walking. And then we head back here.
We're in Australia.
In Australia. Flying on the Qantas, making our songs.
So what was your favorite part of yesterday?
By far, the koalas and the kangaroos. That was absolutely amazing. I can't believe I had a little tiny koala in my arms. And then the kangaroos were just out there. You could just walk in with them. They kind of reminded me of dogs. They came up.
They were very dog-like, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to get them to sit. Trevor was laughing at me. But it worked. That thing sat.
Yeah.
He did.
One of them was pawing at my arm. Hey, feed me, like Lucille.
Yeah, it was really funny.
Super cute.
What you got there, Heyman? Yep, action.
You gonna hold on to me? They're so gentle, just like Lucille. What are you doing? What is it you're doing? Bird's following you.
Hi there, creeper. That was really nice. And then there was that bird.
Chasing us around. That was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fruit Loop.
Fruit Loop, yeah.
Then randomly landed on your arm. What you got there?
Hi. I caught a bird.
He likes
What's
you.
going on? Hi.
Oh, hi there, pretties. Oh, you're talking to the other bird. I don't think he was talking to us.
So we did snorkeling at a isle yesterday. Apparently it's called an isle if nothing lives on it. And once something starts living on it, they call it an island. That's what the guy said anyway.
Sounded reasonable. I never knew that.
Neither did I.
And then we snorkeled off the beach. And then we did a tour. There was a lighthouse. It was kind of neat. I mean, it was unfortunate the weather wasn't as nice.
Yeah.
And we didn't get to swim with any turtles. Those are the two downsides. But, I mean, otherwise, I mean,
it was good. What about this food situation? What do you think?
You know, I don't think we're Australian food people.
No, we're not.
I tried, so the Vegemite was okay. I'm not sure that I'll be a Vegemite fan, but it was okay. And then I like shrimp, so I ordered the prawns last night, but they came with the heads on them. And I'm not sure I'm a person that eats heads on them. And it tasted okay, but yeah, it wasn't. Yeah. So far it's not been kind of to our.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just not. We like what we like, and this is apparently not exactly what we like.
I wouldn't come back here for the food.
Right.
But my God, the people were amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's beautiful here, and the animals alone. I mean, just to hold that koala in my arms, that was worth 17 hours on a plane, for sure.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully we'll be back tomorrow. Brought to you by the energy drink of Australia.
You just made that shit up.
It's not bad.
The hotel has an espresso machine. Just drinking shots of espresso.
They're not big on coffee for some reason. It's really weird. There's a lot of weird Australian things that I haven't quite figured out yet. We're here on our balcony, patio, overlooking the ocean. I did do some drone footage of the beach, so hopefully you're seeing that right now and not just looking at us talk about it. Yesterday we went snorkeling at the Great Barrier Reef. What'd you think?
It was amazing. It's hard to put into words how cool it was. I've never seen like that much coral and fish and just everything. And I managed to see a turtle and a shark. Neither of which you got to see.
I didn't see either one of those. I saw a turtle, not the turtle you saw though.
Yeah, no, I saw a turtle, and it looks small, but they say because they're so far down, when you see them, they look small. When they come up, they're big. So in my mind, it was giant, but it kind of looked small when I saw it. And then I just happened to be in the right place at the right time, and then some guy said shark, and I dove, and I saw him, and he was, it looked about this big, and then he swam off. And you know, when you see stuff when you're snorkeling, you're supposed to make different signals. Right, the shark has a turtle, and I was doing this shark, and no one was paying attention to me, so I'm like, well, whatever. You don't see my shark. Too bad. But it was good. It was all day on the boat. It was a beautiful boat. It was well run. It was great.
It was amazing. That's probably the best snorkeling that I've ever personally done, and it's probably obviously the best you've done. Mm-hmm. It was fun. I recommend the Great Barrier Reef for snorkeling and probably diving, but snorkeling was amazing. So. Yeah, got a ton of GoPro snorkel footage, which I will have all at the end of this video if you want.
And then we're going into somewhere where there's a treehouse, and we'll be coming to you.
We are going to be staying in a treehouse in the rainforest.
Hopefully, we don't get eaten.
Barbecue in Australia is better than barbecue in Texas.
Ooh, can't believe you said that. Someone's going to be mad.
I know. I was surprised.
I don't like barbecue, so none of it's good to me. So good.
Yeah, so take that. Stick it in your pipe and smoke it.
Okay, so our adventure continues. Renting a car. Really, really weird. Driving on the other side of the road, and I'm not even driving.
Are we in Australia?
So of all the ways I thought I was going to die in Australia, I didn't expect it to be on the road. We get in there, and I understand it's an adjustment to. I'm glad I'm not driving on the left side of the road. Once we got out of the city and we're driving up the mountain, it was very windy.
A lot of turns. It was very, very turny.
And I kept feeling like he was too close to the left side. And apparently, nope, he was too close. It's the guardrail.
I didn't hit the guardrail. I just kind of scuffed it a little bit.
Scuff. What's the difference between scuff and hit?
It's not going to cost me any money.
Luckily, it hit just above the wheel well. This plastic part. Otherwise, it would have been terrible. But yeah, so yeah, it was too close. Funny, believe me, after you hit the guardrail, it was nerve-wracking. Normally, driving with Trevor's terrifying, but that was like next level. He moved it to the next level for sure.
It was fun. It was fun driving backwards on the wrong side of the road. It's been fun so far, so good. This is a new part of this adventure. We were snorkeling on the Great Barrier Reef yesterday at this time, and now we're in the rainforest where it's raining.
Hi.
Hi.
I have a stick.
You have a stick. What's the stick for?
Cassowaries. Here's the protocol. If I get too close, seems like a weird thing to get kill a bird away from you, but it's so that's how it goes.
All right, here we are at Rose Gum, and we found a
Cassowary.
in the wild.
Not castleberry, like you've been trying to call them.
It's a boy, we've been told, and it's right back there behind us. You can see it right there. And what he's doing, he found a reflection of himself in the window, and apparently they don't like that, and it's a standoff.
Bird standoff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm this close to it. But we have our sticks.
So what about our first night here at the Rose Gum treehouse?
Treehouse was amazing. No one said anything about leeches though.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about the leech. She slept with a leech. What'd you think of that leech?
It's awful. I have nightmares forever. Hours of therapy to recover from it. So explain about the leeches.
So there's leeches. Apparently, there's a lot of leeches here in the Australian rainforest, and they're not dangerous. They're not poisonous, and they're gonna make you diseased and die. They may require a blood
No,
transfusion.
they do not. They're tiny. They look like worms, like little inchworms, black. And they're not in the water. In my mind, leeches, you get in the water, you come out, and you're covered with these giant... No, it's not like that here. You're walking along the trail, and all of a sudden, boom, something's biting you, and it's a little leech, and you have to pull it off. And if it stays on too long, there's blood. So I thought I made it through the whole day on that night tour without having a leech. Just got Trevor twice. I'm like, oh, the leeches don't even like Trevor. They don't like me. So I wake up in the morning, and sure enough, there's blood on the sheets. There's a mark on my ankle. Apparently, I missed one. Which
She slept with a leech.
was a nightmare. And yet, here we are again, hiking in the leech country.
Yeah. So there's that.
Hey, at least it's not raining.
It's not raining.
It rained all night.
It did. It rained all night. It's kind of interesting.
What do you think of our nighttime tour?
It was fun. Nighttime tour was neat. It was nice to just kind of walk out on the trails in the middle of the night. It was dark. It's really cool, pitch dark like that in the forest. I did have a leech jump on my leg. I made a little bloody spot there, but
And he panicked. Didn't even get it on video.
I know.
Oh no, it's a green tree snake. It is. Look, see the greenish colour on him. It's a juvenile.
Saw a platypus.
We did see a platypus and a few possum, spiders, some bats,
Oh, those
flying wolf bats or wolf something. What are they called?
tree foxes.
Tree fox. Wolf.
They look like
tree
a bat,
fox.
but they're not technically a bat.
That's a pretty badass. Huge.
Now this kind of one is called a spectacled flying fox. They're the most, well, they're only found up in the north of Queensland, this particular kind. They're really, really vitally important animals for this forest. They actually are pollinators and seed dispersal units. And we're losing them by the thousands every year.
Okay, so here we are in Australia. We hear a lot of weird creature noises, and we're gonna go investigate.
They seem like monkeys.
Yeah.
There's no monkeys here.
She has a stick. We're good. All right, giant rose gum. This tree is massive. I didn't even know what a rose gum was. But here it is. Something doesn't like us being here. Look how big this thing is. All right, so we had a free day, and after we did a little hike at the gum tree leech retreat, we took a drive into town.
So, where are we?
I have no idea.
Does it always feel like we're on like some really tiny road out in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, they're all one way, it feels like, but they're not one way. They're two way, but there's only enough room for one car. It's about as back road as it gets.
I don't know that I expected this of Australia.
We're at some gorge. We're here to explore and see wild wallaby. And then we went and saw some wallabies, which I think you can see now. We get to feed them. They get to do some ninja stuff on some rocks.
That was really cool. And there's snakes.
Snakes,
Yeah,
got to hold a snake.
What kind of snake is this?
A jungle python or carpet.
The new friend.
She carried a snake around. She got to feed. These wallabies are pretty cool, like little mini kangaroos, basically. Apparently, they're pre-kangaroo. I don't know, evolution of the kangaroo. Oh, we found some little kangaroo rats. What are they called?
Musky rat
Yeah, that.
kangaroo, I think.
All right, so we just went over to the fast water area of the Granite Gorge after feeding some wallabies. Fun times. Badger, what'd you think?
Oh, it's fun. The wallabies were amazing. They're so cute. I wanted to take them all with me.
What do you think Lucille would think about that?
Oh, she would love it. They look like bunnies with long tails.
Bunnies with long tails. What else did we do?
See a waterfall.
Yes, we went to see a waterfall. Went behind the waterfall. I got wet and I caught another leech.
Close.
Thankfully it didn't stick around too long. Let's talk about what we did yesterday before we talk about today. And we went to see the Cassowary.
So every morning at the retreat, they fed the birds. The turkeys and stuff, and there also was Wi-Fi there, so we decided we were going to sit up there,
Check email.
yep, and then sitting there, minding our own business, just watching, and then
Suddenly, she gets up, I see a look on her face, and she's hauling ass. She's sitting in the same spot the leeches attacked us the other day, and I thought, what? She goes, I'm getting out of here.
No, I said I'm out of here, because when I looked up, there was a cassowary right in front of us, and of course, what did I not have? Didn't have my stick.
She didn't have a stick?
And I'm like, I'm out. So what does Trevor decide to do? Taunt it.
No, that's so I wanted to get some close-up selfie action with this prehistoric bird, and so I got up and was trying to he ran off around this corner. He was scared of the ninja. He ran off around the corner and underneath this corner of this building, and I could see him through this green protective thing, and I was talking to him, and then I sort of did the universal dog call, which also works on dinosaur birds apparently, and he came out and he wanted to follow me or chase me.
Cute, like a big giant
He came at me fast. I wish I had a little bit more video. I was trying to get some footage, got a little bit, and then I went down the steps and I saw this old guy walking, and he had a stick. So I ran towards him, and the bird's coming at me.
Okay, so just to be clear, we see a cassowary, we're not prepared with our sticks. I go to the safety of the car, Trevor goes and taunts it, gets it riled up, it follows him, and then he hides behind an old man.
Old man had a stick, and he just goes, and the bird just stopped.
Okay, so I never thought that was gonna work. When the guy told us, hey, just keep your walking stick and tap it on the ground and the thing will go off, I'm like, how is that gonna work? Well, apparently it did.
It worked. And he looked at me, where's your stick? I'm like, it's in the tree house. We're checking out. We're leaving because we were checking out. We didn't have the stick. Because you should have your stick.
Oh,
He was like 80 years old too, and he's like, ah, no big deal. He had his camera out. He starts snapping pictures.
Saved by the old man with his stick.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had quite a good encounter with a bunch of cassowaries.
It was
this whole
fun.
trip.
It was a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're really actually cool. They're cool. I mean,
They're,
I just didn't want to be.
They're really pretty birds,
that
and I like
close.
them. They're cool.
Because I didn't have my stick.
Yeah.
So I would stay safely in the car.
Then we jumped in the car and we had to drive a couple hours towards
The Tully River.
Tully River. And on the way, we stumbled onto the Skywalk, which is actually pretty badass. It was these scaffolding that was built in the forest after a cyclone in 2006, I think it was. Cyclone Larry tore a bunch of stuff down. They took advantage of that and built a bunch of really tall scaffolding that was weather resistant. And so if you happen to ever be there, I would check it out. It's pretty neat.
Yep, it was good. It was nice to get a good walk in and get a good view.
Yeah.
It was nice.
And then we got to the giant gum boot. I don't know what that means.
It's their words for rubber boots.
Got on the bus. Got to listen to this crazy guy give us some directions on.
Man, he was strong Australian,
thick.
wasn't
If or when your raft goes upside down today, if the boat flips, everyone is going to be in the water. Now, this is a very dynamic situation when it happens.
he? I learned some new sayings from him.
Yeah.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle.
I don't know who Bob is. Who's Bob?
Such a good expression. Still.
So we did the rafting, and that was a lot of fun. It wasn't as class 4 scary as maybe the Merced when we did Yosemite, but it was fun.
It was fun.
And it was cool. All right, so we left Treehouse, went straight to AJ Hacket, which is a bit of a drive.
So we had two things to do there. The giant swing. So you're like in a Superman position, and then they bring you way up. And then one person gets to release the cord, and the other person has the GoPro. So I let Trevor release the cord.
Yeah, it dropped much quicker than I anticipated, and it was pretty abrupt, but it was fine. It was cool. The swing is cool. For those of you wondering which is cooler, funner, the swing is less scary than the bungee, which she's about to tell you all about.
Yeah, the swing actually was pretty fast, and it was pretty high up there. So you really got a good ride. I thought it was going to be kind of cheesy, but I'm like, we'll just go ahead and do it while we're there. And it was actually a good warm up to the bungee.
Yeah.
So the Badger has a fear of heights, and it was challenging to me, but what I do is I make the decision ahead of time.
Hello guys, how are you? You good? What are you doing today?
Nothing spooky. And we got up there, and we had to do this really weird. They tied us together. We hopped to the ledge.
And the guy's like, look at the ocean, don't look down. And we did. It was in fall. And we watched a lot of people fall awkwardly.
People jumped, and they were being slung around pretty violently. I was like, man, how do we avoid that? He's like, just fall forward. Okay.
And we did.
Fell forward and...
Go, go, go!
We got millions of reasons
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, go, go!
to broken. I'm not always strong. And I've been counting days to get away.
After we bungeed, we are now in Sydney in front of the harbor and the famous Opera House. There's a big cruise ship out here. It looks like they do cruises here, and the big bridge, which we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna do the bridge tonight and ride bikes all around the city today. Hopefully have some good footage from that too. All right, here we are at the hotel pool. I just got out of the sauna.
Yep, you can hear the waterfall in the pool in the bathroom.
Yeah, that means we gotta talk louder.
Okay, I'll talk loud.
Bonsai bike tour, that was pretty cool. We got some footage with the GoPros that we brought with us. What do you think of that?
Oh, it was really fun. It was a great way to see the city. It was 4 hours. There's a lot of breaks where they talk about stuff, but it was actually interesting. The things that they talked about, I learned a lot about Australia. The bikes were interesting because the brakes were reversed from what we had at home. So the back brake is on the left side.
Front brake on the right, like it should be.
And we get to ride over the bridge, halfway over the bridge on the bikes.
That's cool. Here we go, up and over the bridge. Then after that, we walked over the bridge on the Harbor Bridge.
What do you think of the bridge climb?
2 paws up in Australia.
Which was pretty badass as well. Got to see all the city as the sun was going down.
Yeah, it's a good time to do it.
Yeah, it was sweet. Get to see everything. Get a good view of Sydney. And then, yeah, Sydney's a nice city and good time. And the last excursion on our trip was a tour through the Blue Mountains, which was pretty amazing. I mean, it was very nice, very contrast from the rainforest. Similar but different. What'd you think?
We're good. We're not big tour people. First we stopped, we got us a little snacks, and one of the things they had was this lamington, which is basically cake covered in chocolate dipped in coconut. And I was eating mine at this park, and the cockatoos just came down and like was sitting right on the table with
They
me.
wanted to hang out with the badger, yeah. We got to see cockatoo. We saw a black cockatoo, which we're told was rare. It was good. We did a little tour around different sites of Blue Mountains. We saw a cave on the side of the cliff.
Yeah, that cliff was kind of cool. And then we went to the Wentworth waterfall, and there was a lot of steps to get down to where you could see the waterfall. And there was a different path to go back, and so Trevor wanted to take the other path, of course.
We saw the Three Sisters, some sort of weird mythological history about this rock formation that's called Three Sisters. But the entire thing was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, it was good. Thumbs up for that one as well. Oh, and so last night we tried to go play poker at the casino.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
I forgot I had some cash. I pulled it out. We had like $200 or something, and they wouldn't take our money.
Nope. You couldn't convert American into Australian. I was shocked. I've never seen a casino that didn't want to just take our money. We tried.
We tried. Then I had to drive at night.
Oh my God.
2 hours in the rain.
After being on the river all day.
It was a beat. Hey, at least I learned how the game Frogger was invented. I thought it was just a bit, but holy shit, these frogs, they were hopping across the road. I had to dodge them. It was unbelievable. They were everywhere. These big frogs too. They were toad. I don't know what they were, but they were big toad frogs hopping.
It was on a small road on the way back to the retreat.
Yeah, and 100% that's how the game came about. Some guy was driving down the road and he saw those frogs and he was dodging them. Frogger was born.
But man, I'm so glad to be back because that driving was terrible.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of driving on the left-hand side of the road.
No, and it was dark and it was the middle of nowhere.
I didn't hit a rail.
That was good.
Or whatever it's called.
Oh my God, I thought for sure we were going to end up in a ditch. She kept going to the left. I'm like, oh, I'm on the hospital side. I'm going to hit the ditch first or the railing or something.
Oh yeah. You like getting fed by the ninja.
Super cute. You are super, super cute. Can I get your video? Oh, look at you. Look at you.
Hello, are you ready? Yeah, big smile. Thank you. Good luck.
Go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. Through the highways, and on and on.
Green.